Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. I was wanting to share with you how I made these adorable buttons so you can make them for your sewing room and put them up on your walls. So if you're interested in watching that, just stay with me. So first we're going to start with one piece of foam core board, and what we want to do is you need something as a template that is nice and big and round. I have this Lazy Susan that I'm going to use for this today. You're going to flip that over and go to the corner of your board, and we're going to try to get 2 circles on here because you'll need 2 of these. We're going to trace around the Lazy Susan or whatever round object that you're using. Okay, so now we have this circle, and we'll go ahead and flip it, and we need to make one more on this side. So you're going to need 2 of these circles. Okay, and now we want to cut them out. So you're going to start anywhere on the circle that you want. The secret is to do a light cut. It's almost like you're drawing. That way it really makes the knife go through, and the circle's going to be so much cleaner. There you go. We have one of our circles. This will be our main button. So now we want to cut out our second button, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that. So now what we need to do is take a ruler, and we're going to measure in however thick. This is going to be our trim around our button. So you need to measure how thick you want that, okay? And you're going to come in that thick. So for today, I think we should go, I usually do 1/2 inch, but today I'm feeling like I want to do 1 inch. That will make it really a lot thicker. So what we need to do now is I get my, I'm not sure what this tool's called, and I'm going to try to put it in the center here. I always just kind of eyeball it, but if you want to measure it and all that, you can. But right here, and I'm going to take my mark out. Now you can do this manually. You do not have to have one of these, okay? This will do the work for you. Alright, so now that I have my outward board here, I've got to cut it out before we can move on. There you have it. We have our outside circle. The next thing to do is to glue it on top of the other one. I'm just going to go around quite a bit of glue because it might dry on you. It don't have to be a whole lot because it's going to stay. Line it up on your piece like so. Make sure it gives you just a second to line it up. The hot glue does. It's pretty straight. So this is what you end up with. Okay? So next, we want to make this look more like a button. And I also wanted to add, before we go on, that before you glue this outer piece on, this would be the time that if you want to use fabric, wallpaper or whatever that sticks on here, contact paper, that might be the time to do it, and then glue this on, okay? So now, what I like to do to make the buttonholes is I use an old spool of thread or something, anything round. This is what I have on hand, so it's what I'm going to use. And then you're just going to go around it with the pencil, like so. And then I want 2 of them, so I'm going to make it pretty close to that one, but try to make them even, at least going this way. I think that looks okay. So again, you want to trace around that. Okay, and now the next step is to just take your X-Acto knife and go around these and cut them out. And remember that first one, just like you're drawing, okay? Don't try to go through all of it at once. Next, what I like to do is I want to put something behind the buttonhole. Now on this you can do whatever you like. You can leave it open, but I personally like to have some kind of look on the back. So you just flip it over, and I have this really pretty pink material, and I'm going to glue it face down like that so that the pretty pink shows on the other side. You just go around your buttonholes here, that way you don't get it in the buttonhole. Okay, and then just make sure that's on both of the holes, and don't touch the glue because it's hot. Oh boy. Okay, and so now what do you have? Voila. And like I said, you can paint these, you can cover them with material, whatever you like. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.